I wonder, how many animals can you fit into a crater? Our safari in Tanzania was slowly coming to an end. As we drove towards the Ngorongoro Crater, we saw what a delicate balance this area has with allowing the local people room for their cattle, but still allowing enough room for wildlife. Our evening would be spent at the Rhino Lodge. The rhino was the only animal out of the big five that I haven't seen yet on this trip, so I was hoping the lodge would bring me some good luck. The room was beautiful, and it had a cool porch. I wondered what animals I could see from it.
Oh, I don't know how to work a door. Anticipation. There we go. So this is our porch.
As the evening came, we had some visitors, some very large visitors. This one liked my camera trap I set on the porch overnight. We awoke for our last day on safari. We would spend the morning in the Ngorongoro Crater. It is the largest caldera with all of its walls intact. A caldera is what's left after a volcano collapsed itself. We found ourselves one of the first jeeps down, 2,000 feet down to be exact, surrounded by not just walls, but by wildlife. There were signs of life all over, from these wildebeest to these zebra. Everyone looked relaxed. As I looked out further, I could see a cat figure walking along. It was a large male lion. I wasn't in the crater for 10 minutes, and already I was looking at one of the big five, the king of the jungle, or more like, the king of the crater. He found a nice spot to rest along with another member of its pride, as some elephants, another member of the big five, looked on. A young jackal was hiding in the bush, but came out as soon as the jeep got closer. Predators from big to small play such an important role in the crater's ecosystem. Another male lion started to come our way. There are around 60 lions in the crater, but due to increasing human population in the area, the lions suffer from being inbred, since they are cut off from other lions. As this male crossed in front of the jeep behind us, we took off in search of the only species of the big five I haven't seen on a safari, and that's the rhino. The crater is home to some 26 black rhino, and I was really hoping to see one today. I saw something large and gray, but it was an elephant. I was enjoying watching all the wildlife in the crater. Puddin scanned around and spotted some small birds like this kingfisher, and larger ones like this cory bustard showing off. As I watched this jackal run across the crater floor, our eyes caught some large gray objects really far away. Black rhino.
And with that shot, I complete the big five.
It was the first time I've ever seen all of the big five on the same safari. Black rhinos are having such a tough time in Africa, as over 1,000 a year are killed for their horns. One would hope the rhino population in the crater could stay safe. As I was thinking about their future, I looked over and saw a huge traffic jam. The crater area limits how many jeeps can come down for the AM and PM drives, so they can avoid scenes like this. I knew what animal could cause it: a male lion. This one was simply getting a drink, but it was enough to stir up all the paparazzi. As we got away from the jam, I saw one of my favorites, the hyena. They would for sure make my personal big five. As this one was cooling off in a puddle in the road, we noticed a zebra and some other grass eaters trying to fill up. I guess they knew most of those lions were sleeping now. Even some of the large hippos were coming out to get some grass. This zebra couldn't help but run around in the sun. Other animals watched as he ran along. I guess since the lions were resting, it was party time. Well, not all the lions were resting. This lioness was walking towards a pretty alert wildebeest. Not everyone has time to relax here in the crater. As she grew nearer, the wildebeest took off, as it wasn't taking any chances. We also took off as we had to go. Special thanks to Savannah Explorers for setting up such a great safari.
Hope you enjoyed this episode of Safari Tanzania. For more information on the items featured in this video, please read this video's description. And as always, thanks for watching.